Hello and welcome back to a Pokemon Xenoverse playthrough. This is part 41 and we are here right before our final challenge. We have ourselves the 4 Cardinals, I believe, as soon as we go through this little cave entranceway. The team is as follows. This is our last team recap, so we may as well get it over with. We have the Choice Specs Electabuzz. I don't know if I want to keep the Choice Specs at the moment. I'm going to keep it on for the first match, see how it goes. If it does feel very, very weak, or we feel very slow compared to things, we might change to a Choice Scarf. We might change to an entirely different item to keep ourselves coverage options. I am not entirely sure, but we have Levitate, Fire Electric typing, Fire Blast, Lava Plume, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch. We are here to hit things with super effective moves when we can. We have ourselves Sharpedo with the Mystic Water. Infiltrator, which, to be honest, if that comes in useful, I would find that very funny, but you know what? We have Aqua Jet, Ice Fang, Phantom Force, and Waterfall. We have Shyleon, holding itself the Shell Bell, with access to his big boy form, with Jungle Spirit and all that, with Giga Drain, Extrasensory, Starburst, and Calm Mind. Starburst, which is currently missing a PP, because I did PP up it right at the beginning before I clicked start recording, so we do need to heal that up. I don't want to go in there missing a whole PP, that'd be terrible. We have ourselves Roserade, Sound and Poison typing, high special attack, has the Serene Grace effect. We have Toxic, Sludge Bomb, Hyper Voice, and Psychic. We have Pyukumuku. I have to, okay? We have the Choice Band with, you know, really good attack, really good speed, Iron Fist, all punching moves, need I say more? And then we have Honshin, who is holding the Muscle Band and is realistically our sweeper with Dragon Dance, Crunch, Outrage, and you know what? I have kept Explosion. Should I have kept Explosion? Maybe not, but I have. So, here we are. I did say I was going to check TMs, but I don't think there was any TMs that it could learn. I will just quickly double check and see if there was anything. We don't have Earthquake. If we had access to Earthquake, I'd say that would be worth it. But seeing as we don't have Earthquake, I don't think there's anything. If it could learn Acrobatics, that'd be interesting. It cannot learn Acrobatics, but it would have been an interesting move for it to learn. Smart Strike, Giga Impact, Surf. None of these really seem like they're going to be super useful. So we're going to go ahead and just keep with Explosion. If we explode and KO something, that's one less thing we have to fight. We have plenty of revives for once we've got through the fight and all that stuff. We've healed up our Starburst PP, and I believe it is time to begin our challenge. Warning! Once you enter Mount Zodiac, you can never use a Pokemon Center or stock up on any kind of item. Do you wish to proceed? Yes, that is essentially normal Elite Four. It's just scary to actually see a message come up. Very intimidating to actually see that. Repel's effect wore off. I don't think I need a Repel active right now. So we can leave that off and we can just go ahead and walk our way through. This is a very long pathway. Okay. I see wildlife. Okay, we got plant life, not wildlife. We're in the jungle. We got floating rocks. And I assume, okay, I can't go through until, okay, we have to fight them in a specific order. Hi. Hey there. Welcome, Chosen One. Are you psychic? Are you grass? Or are you rock? Or a mixture of all three? Just nature in general, possibly. At the moment, we're leading with Electabuzz, and you know what? That seems kind of fine, because regardless of what he leads with, we can always Volt Switch out. So we'll go ahead and stay with Electabuzz in front. For years, I guarded the Shyleon Temple, hoping to come back to this sacred land someday. A land where the almighty Luxwan molded the earth just for its cardinals. Is there anything more a man can crave? Maybe a really good, sandwich, you know? Chosen One, it's thanks to you that I'm now able to stand here at the base of Mount Zodiac. Very well. I hope you're ready. I'm going to show you my gratitude with a fierce battle. This is the base of Mount Zodiac? We seem pretty high up, I'm gonna be honest. Challenged by Cardinal Chewer, it is time to see just how tough these Cardinals are. Sigilyph, that is a very, very okay start. 5 Pokemon. I am absolutely just gonna click Thunderbolt. I'm not even gonna think about things too difficult. I'm just gonna click the move that seems like the best option. Would Volt Switch KO? Possibly. But I'm just gonna click Thunderbolt and let it go. It is a Psychic type. About to send in Claydol. That does stop my plan. That does stop my plan immediately, actually. That, But we have a Shyleon. We have a Shylion. It has its big boy form. We should be able to live anything Claydol can do very, very well in our big boy form. Look at that HP suddenly increase. It's beautiful. I'm probably not going to KO with 1 Giga Drain, so I'm even going to Calm Mind and be a little bit greedy here. Explode. Extra Sensory, that's fine. We just set up Calm Mind, that should do nothing. We can even then Giga Drain and get a little bit of HP back. This now might KO. Does not KO, unfortunately. I really did think that was going to be enough with 1 Calm Mind up, but I guess we're not the strongest Pokemon of all time. Full Restore. You think I won't Calm Mind again? Alright, Cardinal. Okay. I see what you're trying to do. I'll click the move again. Go ahead, use another Full Restore. That's what I thought. Okay. I don't mind staying up. Alright? Calm Mind and Dragon Dance, those are my moves, okay? I am here to set up and click Giga Drain. Goodbye, Claydol, and whatever comes in next, you would better be a very, very fast Poison type. Tapu Fini, well that's not gonna save you in the slightest. Ooh! Or is it? Hi, you're not... Huh, okay. What are you? First of all, it's a Tapu, which is kind of cool. Didn't even really think about that at the time. I was just like, hey, that's weak to Giga Drain, I'm fine. What type are you? Because this is clearly a different form. This is like a Xeno form, or an equivalent to it, I guess. So we'll go ahead and pretend that this is a... I'm just gonna Giga Drain to see how much it does. Neutral. Does half. Dark Pulse. Huh. Start its help using a Citrus Berry. I am gonna Starburst and see if it's super effective. You a Dark type? You are a Dark type Tapu. And it probably didn't keep the Water typing either, because that would have made Giga Drain still super effective. So it's not like it became Water Dark. It is... maybe Dark Fairy, maybe just pure Dark. Either way, cool typing. Sage. Honestly, at this point, I feel like I may as well just stay in, because I have all of my boosts, and I feel like I can just click Starburst and tear through the entire team. I do have elixirs, so I don't need to worry too much about, you know, like using up too much PP on one Pokemon or anything like that. And you also have a Nebria. What is that? I mean, I'm staying in because I'm set up. Ooh! Ooh! Funky looking. That's all I can think when I see this. It is funky looking. Is this the Space Fossil evolution? It is weak to Giga Drain. If that's like the Rock Psychic thing, like the evolution of the little thing that I used the Space Fossil on a very long time ago that I've kind of forgotten about. Forgotten its actual name, but still, cool Pokemon. Not the most challenging fight. Cool Tapu though. Cool Tapu Fini. For a long time, I've awaited the arrival of a Messiah, asking myself if they would have been worthy of the task fate brought upon them. Now that I've seen it for myself, though, any doubt was cast aside. Alas, you really deserve your title of Chosen One. However, I'm but the first opponent of the several you'll have to face today. Harsh battles await you further in this mountain. You better quell both mind and soul before progressing. Okay. Sure. That felt pretty good, to be honest. My team felt pretty good throughout that entire fight. I feel like leading with Electabuzz worked well, even though we didn't have to Volt Switch, but I mean, we had the option. So what is next? Do we fight someone in the mountain? Are we going back out of the mountain? We're going back out of the mountain. We're really walking around snow. Again, Electabuzz is part fire, so I feel fine leading with it. Although, like I said, there might be like a mixture of typings. Because that person we just fought had Psychic and Rock and Dark. They had a lot of typings. So you've come at last. Hi. I'm gonna click Flamethrower. Who would have expected you to be the chosen one everyone's making a fuss about? Kind of rude. It's pretty... Ow, okay. Can't help but shiver when I think that Luxflon wanted us both here at the same time. Our meeting was decided by fate. I may be the youngest Cardinal, but that doesn't mean I won't fulfill my duty as seriously as the other ones. You'll see. My coldness is going to freeze you solid. Come at me. I don't have to, because my Pokemon will. You know, I can just chill back. That's a good smile. I like that smile. Also, she has a weapon. I'm a little bit afraid. Please don't hurt me. Avalugg. It's probably got Sturdy, right? Although I don't have to worry about Earthquake because I have Levitate, I can just Lava Plume and be fine. You have Sturdy? No Sturdy on the Avalugg. Wild. Maybe I had Ice Body because the hail's up or something. Beartic, I stay in. Yes, it can have Aqua Jet, but I mean, we live in Aqua Jet. Didn't even go for Aqua Jet. Cardinal, you good? Cardinal? Sasquatch. That is the fire and ice type. I want to punch it. I want to punch it right off of its skis. I want to punch it right off of its skis. Hukumuku, punch him right off of his skis. Outsped? How fast are you? Holy damage. Speaking of damage, I'll take my HP back, thank you. How fast is that thing? Hot damn, my Pyukumuku is fast, okay? Tapu Lele. But you're not. You're not Tapu Lele. Are you still a dark type? Do I stay in and try and Drain Punch it? What type of Tapu is this? Because the other one was part dark. Are they all part dark? Like, if I stay in, I'm locked into Drain Punch. If he sends out a normal Tapu Lele, and I'm locked into Drain Punch, I guess I can always swap after. We'll judge by appearance. Oh! 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 What a... Spin? She spin. Okay. Okay. I like the spin. I'm just gonna click Drain Punch. I don't know what it does because it died in one hit. I'm kind of annoyed, but also, good job, Pikachu. Good job. You did what you needed to do. Okay, you did your job. Walrein, again, I'm clicking Drain Punch. So far so good. Holy damage. Walrein is a tanky Pokemon. I would like to remind you, Walrein has some thick HP and defenses. Also, we have 222 speed, and we got outsped by the Sasquatch. Wow, that was a majestic duel. Was a avalanche in my favor, okay? If it's true that cold preserves things, then I hope it will preserve this memory in my mind forever. Let me tell you something. No snowflake will ever be the same as another one, but it will be as splendid regardless. Keep it in your thoughts and push forward. The other Cardinals await you. We are gonna probably get through all 4 Cardinals today. We are really going to be zooming through these Cardinal fights. I don't think I even need to heal yet, which is crazy. Like, we have really put the Cardinals in their place, that's for sure. Are we going to another peak, or are we fighting someone in the mountain? I want someone to be in the mountain. No one's going to be in the mountain, are they? They're all going to be on different peaks. Oh, okay. Very strange climate here to have a desert immediately next to, you know, the snow and the lush jungle, but sure. Hey. Oh, I am blocked in by an actual typhoon. Okay. Or tornado. There you are, chosen one. Here I am. You got me. That's me. See, now I don't want to lead with Electabuzz, because now Volt Switch doesn't seem like it's going to be useful, so instead, we will lead with... Do we lead with Sharpedo, or do we lead with Shyleon? We'll lead with Shyleon. Shyleon seems like a decent choice. You know, before being chosen as a Cardinal, I wandered all over the world. I wanted to know about the marvels hidden beyond Sunflare Canyon. Thick woods, raging rivers, vast oceans, snowy peaks. Those were the things nature gifted us. Every day I'll thank the Light Being for letting me be able to witness the beauty of these marvels. And now that I'm finally able to repay all of this, I won't let this chance slip. Behold, Grandpa, Your peyote is ready to soar. Soar? Flying? Wait. I done goofed. I was so in the thought process of ground because of the surrounding. Yeah, this is terrible. This is a terrible matchup. Hold up, no, we want to get the heck out of here. Shyleon, run. Run, Shyleon. I should have led. Why did I stop my strategy? Lead with Electabuzz. That was the strategy. I just had to stick to it. I just had to keep with the strategy. Whirlwind. No, stop it. I swear to God, if Shyleon comes back out. Honchon came out? That's still not great for me, actually. Yeah, that's still not great for me. I'm just gonna go ahead and swap again. This might get a little bit repetitive if it keeps going for Whirlwind, but I mean, there's no Stealth Rocks up or anything, so there's no downside to it. Now, however, there is a downside to it. Wow, way to immediately counter what I was saying. Okay, got it. I'm just gonna Lava Plume in case we can get the burn and get through it sturdy. I'm almost sturdy. Burn? No burn. Okay. I am now locked into Lava Plume, which is a bit unfortunate, because obviously I'd like to be locked into Thunderbolt if he's going to have flying types. We do get the burn on the Skarmory though and take that out, so that's nice. I guess swapping back in isn't the end of the world, because, you know, Levitate, which means that we should hopefully avoid spikes. Braviary. We can swap out against the Braviary. We can go into... realistically speaking... a lot of things, actually. We have a lot of choices here. I'm going to Roserade. So I'm pretty sure Sound is good against flying. If I've messed this up after all this time, then yikes, I guess. But we will Hyper Voice. It is super effective against flying. It doesn't actually do nearly as much damage as I thought it was going to do. Wow, I thought that was going to one-shot, and I don't know why. I was actually somewhat confident that was going to one-shot. Hot damn. Hot damn. But regardless, it did outspeed, meaning that Pyukumuku will obviously outspeed, and we can come into Pyukumuku. And honestly, I have the choice of Thunder Punch or Ice Punch. Ice Punch seems like it would give me more coverage, so we'll go for the Ice Punch. Not really much point in locking ourselves into Drain Punch against this one Pokemon to get, like, the HP back, when realistically, we can stay in and Ice Punch the Xatu. Can the Xatu live an Ice Punch? Maybe. It's definitely possible. We are Choice Banded, though. Holy Pyukumuku. Say it with me. Pyukumuku. Pyukumuku. Send in your Harrock. I don't care. Alright, I click Ice Punch. We click Ice Punch. We click Ice Punch. Look at Pyukumuku go. This is the Pokemon I wanted all along. This is all I need. This is all I need. Tapu Koko. As a bird? Because he uses birds? I'm gonna stay in. I love it. Wait. I love it. I love that design. Oh my god, that's beautiful. It outspeeds and knocks off my Choice Band. Okay, okay. Probably could have just killed me, to be honest. Quick Attack. Aerialate? No, that... Quick Attack? Knockoff? Not... I mean, Gust? Like, it didn't have to be a strong flying type move, it just had to be a flying type move. Whether it was Brave Bird or not, like I'd have expected. Because I know Tapu Koko can learn Brave Bird. I kind of thought that was the direction they were going to go with that. But I guess not. Even the strongest of predator birds can't stand a chance against a Tempest. Or Pyukumuku that punches with the power of ice, apparently. But you know, I gave everything I had in this battle, but you showed me a strength without equals. I expected no less from the trainer chosen by Luxlon. Even greater heights await you. Now spread your wings and push forward. Huh. I mean, I guess I heal up a little bit, just to make sure that everyone's topped off for the next fight. I just tried to Hyper Potion a dead Pokemon, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, okay? We don't need to talk about it. I'll use a Max Revive, sure, why not? Boom, done. Problem solved. And I guess we'll head on to our fourth and final of the Cardinals. There might be like a fight after the Cardinals, but at the moment, we're really tearing through it. I feel very confident. I see lava. I'm seeing a lot of fire. Hey. I'm not making my mistake again. We are leading with Electaburst, okay? We learned from our mistakes. Hi. Hey there. I was waiting for your arrival, Chosen One. It's been a while. Are you ready to get wrecked, Abraham? I remember the day our paths crossed at the top of Mount Starburst like the day before yesterday. Back then, you were still green, but I could already read in the stars you were destined to accomplish great deeds. So I decided to help you then. But now, the almighty Luxborn chose another path for me. My duty will now be to test the Chosen One to force him to use his potential to its fullest extent. Therefore, on this sacred mountain, whose peaks are never touched by either night or day, as the Almighty's wish, I, Abraham, the last Cardinal, will test your might against the fury of my Dragon-type Pokemon. He's gonna have the evolution. I hope. It would make sense. Look at that pose! Look at that pose! That's a man right there, hot damn. Turtonator. Well, you know what? It turns out that we did not lead with the best possible Pokemon. But you know what? We'll Volt Switch out. Get the baby damage off. More damage than I expected, to be truly honest. And we are now in a situation where I don't really know what to hit this thing with. Our team is not great against Turtonator. We do have Outrage as an option. Pyukumuku I'm keeping around because it has Ice Punch for other dragons later. Shyleon I'm keeping around because obviously Turtonator being a fire type means it's the problem for fairies. Roserade is straight up weak to dragon, and I assume it's going for a dragon type move right now because I'm in a fire type. That leaves me with either going into Honshin to try and... No, Honshin will give up. I have to go into Sharpedo. I don't really have an option here. By process of elimination, Sharpedo, you have to come in right now. Dragon Pulse. Kind of what I expected. Does pretty good damage. I click Waterfall, and we try and get some damage off at the very least. That's the plan. Dragon Tail will absolutely KO us, but realistically, we had to do it. From here, however, our options are a little bit wider. I'm actually going to go into Roserade. Just because I know Roserade will outspeed, and this seems the least risky, I can just go for the Sludge Bomb. Least risky might not have been the correct time. Although Sludge Bomb still did over half. You know what? Never mind. Roserade, I'm sorry. I did not mean to doubt you. That was actually a very nice hit. Hot damn. Okay. Respectable. Tapu Bulu. In theory, this is a great matchup. In theory. But in actuality, probably not, huh? I'm gonna go into Shyleon. Shyleon being our starter, the Pokemon to counter everything, essentially. Look at that weird-looking Pokemon. Tapu Koko definitely had the best design. I liked Tapu Fini. Tapu Lele did a spin, which was kind of cool, but I mean, ultimately I didn't really care that much. I'm gonna actually try and Calm Mind. Is this dumb? It's probably physical, right? Maybe I shouldn't test it. What if it's running a weird poison-type move? I'm just gonna Starburst. It's super effective, I think. Yeah, okay, there was no reason to Calm Mind. That's fine. Starburst is a very, very good move. Let me remind you, it's base 130 base power. It is stab. It's boosted by Jungle Spirit, our ability. It is a good thing to have. Scaleon wants to come in. I'm gonna stay in with Shyleon. This is also a really nice design. But it does not outspeed. Damn. Damn. We are actually lower in level than them, by the way, so before anyone starts thinking, wow, you're over-leveled, like, his ace was just level 67 or 68. Like, we're lower in levels, it just doesn't feel like it. I'm assuming that was multi-scale. Oh, and then the Thunder Wave missed. And then you're gonna withdraw and sacrifice your Haxorus? Oh no, buddy. Abraham, no. Buddy. About to send in Dragonite. I'm finishing it with Pyukumuku because I can. haven't even needed to use Honshin yet. Honshin's just chilled out in the back. Honshin's there. And then we can Ice Punch and finish off the Dragonite. Wow. Look at Pyukumuku go. Deserves all the credit. I can only be proud of being able to cultivate a talent such as yours. Dang. Those who don't let the capital of sin of rage devour them? That doesn't... But, on the contrary, are able to tame it. It didn't make sense until I read the rest of the sentence. I got confused halfway through. Without having to let go of its overwhelming power equal to that of a volcano. This is where the cross line between common people and the chosen ones. Carlos, by challenging you, us 4 cardinals have fulfilled the duty we were destined to. Now go. Turn your sight towards the land you're protecting, from the peak of the mountain that sees it all. The peak where the gods' rest is yours. Oh boy, I think we're just gonna go and do it, to be honest. I don't think there's much stopping us in the way. I think we're just running up to Luxflon right now and we're doing it. We're doing it all in one. We're going the whole way. We're gonna keep leading with Electabuzz because it seems to have worked so far. And I guess we're just gonna continue and see our final challenge, I suppose. I thought this was gonna... I was expecting this to be take a lot longer. Everything is being lit. Okay, I am a little bit blinded. My fault for playing games at night. Ignoring the flashbang. Would you like to save the game? Where I stop and start recording real quick to make sure I don't lose the progress so far. And yep, I guess we can save the game. Just to make sure I don't have to refight all those Cardinals of Sin. The universe. Something so immense, its length can't even be fathomed. Before its millennial splendor, us humans are but dust. All we can do is admire it in religious silence. Asta! We, however, were granted the privilege of witnessing this splendid sight from this peak. Makes sense that we would eventually be able to fight Asta. We should be honored, don't you think so, Carlos? I was craving for the moment when you and I could finally face each other in a battle, and the universe wanted it to happen here, on the peak that dominates the whole Eldu. You have a Suicune, buddy. I remember your team. I know you have a Suicune in there. What are we waiting for, then? For once, the universe will have to watch. Come on, Carlos. Let's give the stars a show like no one they've ever seen before. Oh, it is time. It is time. Lumen Asta. Okay. Meganium is the lead. I am absolutely clicking Lava Plume. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to go for the big old consistent damage move. Choice specs, by the way, and it did survive. Giga Draining into an Electabuzz maybe isn't the best play, but I mean, it can't Earthquake me, so what else is it going to do? Oh, please use all your 4 stores now. Please. That'd be so good. Yeah. 4 store again. Oh, you dummy. Asta, are you really the guy that should be over here? Are you? And the burn when it matters. Hot damn. Well, I guess it didn't matter too much, because at the end of the day we outsped, but still. Milo Mew. I could punch it. It's that simple. I realize I can punch something, I go into the thing that punches. Level 70 Milo Mew with Snow Warning. Drain Punch. Goodbye. So if it's Focus Sashed, it is not Focus Sashed. That is an unfortunate matchup for him. Unfortunate for sure. About to send in Drampa. Really? A Drampa? Now? A normal Drampa? I'm punching it. I punched it. This episode's description is definitely I punched it. Okay, that's that sums it up. Plus 5 speed. Look at Pyukumuku go. Gradako. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. So I'm going to go into an Electabuzz because we can always Volt Switch out if it's scary. Sounds logical. Oh! you are the evolved form of the Shigami, the little origami Pokemon that we caught really early on. I don't remember its typing. I know it was part fairy. The music is really kicking it up a notch. Was it part steel? Get a lava clue. Swords Dance. Burn him. Burn him, burn him. Burn him. It is part steel, I think. Or at least it's weak to it, so either way, I'll take it. I think it's part steel, though. Nice. So far, so good. About to send in Suicune. It is time for our signature Pokemon to come out. It is time. Shyleon, this is your fight. Level 72 Suicune. He does have another Pokemon in the back. I also didn't Elixir. I'm gonna calm mind. Mega Suicune? That's kind of amazing, actually. That's actually really cool looking. I like the glow on its eye that makes it look like it's zooming really fast, and like the eye's glow effect is chasing after it. That's really nice. That's a nice touch. It's a cool Pokemon for sure. I imagine it's going to outspeed me, so I should probably Giga Drain and just try and... Oh, I outspeed! Oh! Okay. That makes it a lot less scary, because now I'm back at full HP, basically. I get the Shell Bell recovery, I get the Giga Drain recovery, I have a Calm Mind up. I can just Giga Drain again? I mean... I'm assuming it became Water and Ice type for stab Ice Beams, but maybe it's still pure Water. Maybe not. Either way, get wrecked. I'll take my 6,500 XP, thank you very much. Electabuzz is final Pokemon. I thought it was going to be Luxflon. I don't know why I was thinking that. I mean, realistically... I have to. I have to. I have to. Explode. If this doesn't KO, I'm gonna feel so bad, but explode. I'm gonna use Hunchin once, okay? Don't worry, Hunchin's gonna be used. It didn't KO. But with the hail... With the hail, Hunchin, you did it. You did it, Hunchin. That's why you were there, buddy. That's why you were there. A star was just born before my very own eyes. Good old Hunchin. Good old Hunchin. The first time I saw you fight against that Elekid, I thought you would have been able to accomplish any goal. Any obstacle you met did nothing but help you in your quest to become stronger and stronger. It's nice that we actually met the Elekid. It's actually on our team right now, funnily enough. That's actually really cool. The gym leaders, the 4 Cardinals, and at last, even Luxflon itself wanted to test your might. Well, I can finally say without the slightest hint of a doubt that I was right all along. You really are worthy of the title of Chosen One. This magnificent starry sky is for you, Carlos. Enjoy it. Well, thank you. You made a sky just for me? Aww. It's pretty impressive. Ooh. Everything you went through, may it be good or bad, molded you into who you are now. The brightest star in the entire sky. Aspera ad Astra. Very nice. Very nice. Pokemon Xenoverse. I am assuming we're about to go into some credits. Good old credits. I am obviously going to let the credits play because this game was honestly really, really cool. There is probably some things to do in the post-game of this game. I am completely aware of that. You could probably catch the legendaries of Dragolisk and Luxflon. I'd be surprised if you couldn't. You can probably head back to the Xenoverse and find the remaining Xeno Pokemon that you hadn't caught. Although I think we saw pretty much all of them, other than maybe like an evolution to 1 or 2. I don't know if the Pikachu evolution can evolve, that Xeno form or something, but for the most part, we saw all of the Xeno Pokemon. So I don't plan on doing any of the post-game for this. I feel like 41 episodes is, you know, a good chunk of Pokemon Xenoverse. We will definitely be moving on to some new games. It is likely that Pokemon Blazing Emerald will wrap up tomorrow, meaning there might be like a couple of days break before we start new playthroughs and stuff like that. There will be a poll on my community page on YouTube that will have a whole list of games that I have chosen and have been recommended to me. People can vote on those. The top 2 will probably be the next 2 playthroughs that I go through. At the moment, I think I have 5 games actually already there. So I think the 5 that are going into the poll are at least somewhat in my mind. If there is any more recommendations that anyone has, though, feel free to always suggest them. At the end of the day, I'm going to pick the 5 that I like the most, because at the end of the day, I want to make sure I'm having fun playing a game. If the game doesn't look like a whole lot of fun, I'm probably not going to put it into the poll. But at the moment, every game looks like fun. I'm not super fussy when it comes to Pokemon games. The only game... In fact, I don't know if there has been a Pokemon game that I've played that I really haven't liked as such. So, pretty much any game works, really. But this is going to be the end to a good old Pokemon Xenoverse. I will let the credits play. I might speed it up just a little bit so you can get through it a little bit quicker. Let's go. And there's the beautiful message, thanks for playing. We will have a quick look into if it does lead into a post-game or not, just because I'm a little bit curious. As always. Alice, you're not ready yet? Hurry up, we'll be late for the party. Okay, alright, calm down. Okay. I was expecting like a chill moment. What party? Aster has invited us to his big ceremony. Today, he finally becomes a full-fledged professor. We can't just afford any delay. Don't be a worrywart, honey. Take it easy. I'm sure Aster will forgive us for a little delay. No way, I'm not looking bad because of you two, okay? Ready or not? Let's get going now. So it does seem like it leads into a good old little post-game thing. Oh, hey you are, guys. I like the little after-party wrap-up kind of thing when you become champion. Look at all these people. You're really throwing a big party, aren't you, Aster? Aster? Aster. It's not every day you become a Pokemon professor, am I right? I'm sorry we're late. Someone here is a real sleepyhead. Hi, that's me. Yep, that's me. Don't worry, Clover. We're talking about the Chosen One after all. A small delay is no big deal. Please, have a seat. Is this my seat? That's not my seat. Carlos, I should have called you Chosen One. To be honest, I was waiting for you, you know? That battle with you has touched me as never before. I've always been thinking about becoming a professor, but only after that battle I decided to make my move. So, I'm the one who has you to thank. From now on, it'll be my own duty to introduce Eldu's young trainers to adventure. That's why I want to start this chapter of my life with you, Carlos, for old time's sake. You gonna give me starters? You see, I've got 3 special Pokemon here, the same I'm going to give to new trainers. I want you to take one of them and take care of it. How about that? I'll take a brief look, sure. Awesome, please choose the Pokemon you like the best. Ooh! We have Chiripe, we have Croakling, and we have Inflant. Inflant's pretty funny. This is trying way too hard to be Greninja. This is pretty funny. The two on the side look so goofy and fun, and then the one in the middle... Although the one in the middle's winking and has its tongue out, they're all pretty goofy and fun. I like the grass starter. Well, I'll take a brief look at it, sure. Want to give it a nickname? No, we don't need to do that. So, you want Chirrup. It's really an impish guy, but it's really strong-willed. Great choice. I know for sure you're going to be a very good tester for these Pokemon. Take good care of it. Aw, so Aster gave you a new Pokemon? It's so cute! A new little guy in your party, huh? Looks like you're a little baby again. Rude. And now let's go have fun. Well, I feel like that is probably where we are going to go ahead and wrap things up for Pokemon Xenoverse. As I said, this probably does, go into a little bit of a post-game. There's probably a couple more things to do in the game, but that is it for me. If you guys have enjoyed this series as a whole, go ahead, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!